Oh, flipping heck. November 24, Men's Health Awareness Month, another challenge. So I'm going to do NovemBurpees again, 108 burpees every day. And then probably after a few days of getting back into the swing of burpees, I'll add some bits, and then probably, most likely, definitely going to be adding sessions to the burpees as well. So every day 108 burpees, no excuse. And then as it goes on and it gets more manageable, then I can start adding some more bits and get some proper sessions in. So I'm going to start off today. Just go basic, maybe throw in some double times and Navy Seals and jiggle it up when I'm in it. I'm just going to see how we get on. All right. $50. Oh, 54. That's halfway for the runaway. Oh. Maybe. Feeling it everywhere. Flipping it, mate. So halfway there, 54. What's that taken? Only a few minutes. I might break this into 2 for the rest. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 27. So 3/4 of the way there. Man, look after your health. Honestly, I wish I was smarter when I was younger. And when you're doing these burpees, there's so many variations. You can switch it up to make it harder, or regress it to make it easier. You can deconstruct it, so doing push and squat. So look, whatever your issues are, I've got nerve damage, bone issues, arthritis, disabled, blood issues, severe stuff going on inside, and whatever else is up there, this is the #1 medicine. So if you or your friend is having problems in their life, with their brain, whether it be with personal care, family, work, hobbies, or just being a crap friend, or struggling in any way, it's from there. A lot of chemicals are made here and sent here. So these two things need to be looked after. Best thing you can do for this, eat natural, eat clean. No sugars and poisons and all that. Treats, they're not treats, they're poison. And then this, fasting, allowing the organs to recover. You don't need to do it all the time and every day, but allowing that sort of rest period to digest and recover the internals. The amount of medical stuff, the benefits that you get from burpees, it's insane. You want to lose weight, get stronger, look better, feel better, think better, whatever. So if your brain isn't getting the oxygen in the blood and the nutrients, it's not going to be functioning properly. And if this ain't looked after well, it's going to send bad messages up here. So you want to get this clean. So by eating clean, breathing. So even this, intense sessions of burning, is creating that circulation and getting the good bits up here. It's releasing the endorphins and the dopamine and all the good stuff. If you don't believe me, try it. If you ain't tried it, shut up. So the last 27, let's go into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Last 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1. So that's 108. 108 burpees, excuse me. 108 burpees for day 1 of NovemBurpees. The Sun Tzu challenge. So look, join in, Let me know what you think. Let me know what your maximum amount of burpees is, where you're coming from, what your struggles are, what you're facing, what obstacles are you perceiving in your way at the moment. What have you overcome? What have you overcome recently? What naysayers have you shunned? What limits have you smashed? What rules have you broken? But yeah, I want to know what's going on. What style of burpees do you do? What do you prefer? Do you still think they're punishment or medicine? And are you joining in? Because this is an idea where I don't make no money from this. It's all out of purpose. I've lost too many people to suicide, and getting together for a funeral is far too late. So the idea is this, is we're just creating a network of real men and making them good men. And by that I mean protect, serve, respect across the board for yourself, others and nature. And then sharing facts, truth, stuff about fasting, nutrition, diet, mental stuff, brain, illnesses and disorders, body injuries, illnesses inside. And just look, I've been through the ringer with everything, pretty much. And I had to figure it out. The services weren't good enough. The government, the health services, the sports services, all those trickle down, it's all bullshit and lies. Well, not all of it, but the system, the structure, look at the country. So this is a great, if you're stressing about the country, the state of the world and all that, and you just get out of your head, do this. If you're whinging and bitching and complaining and protesting, do this. The thing is with protesting is just going, it's your fault, blame, 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 rah, rah, rah. Well, well done. You made some noise, pissed some people off. What have you done? What have you specifically done? Because you got to start at home with yourself, your family, your loved ones, your close friends, your wider community, and then branch out that way. You don't try and get on the news or create a TikTok video or whatever. You go and do stuff. If you take everyone that's protesting and screaming and shouting and complaining, oh, you can't call boys girls and girls, the boats, stop the boats, the foreigners, dude, all of this shit, it's out of your control. So what are you crying for? What is in your control? What's in your control is looking after yourself, your close ones, building your community. And when you all do that, you stop stressing about the things you can't control, because you're dealing with the things you can control. You ain't got time to make stuff up, because you're doing something. And this is the whole purpose of this, is getting proactive. If I listened to my doctors, I'd be dead. At best in pain, riddled curled up in a ball on the floor crying. I've done all that. And then I come away from the services, all of them, because I saw how many flaws, how many lives they're ruining. And even I've got well, there's a few projects that are in the works and that have been in the works for a while, and there's some interesting stuff that's going to launch soon. And even on the way here, I saw just a guy on the street, English guy, begging. Well, just had a cup, and he was just not looking good, and it broke my heart. And I gave him some food, had a little chat, and all I was thinking was I want to bring him into my house, give him a wash, sit with him, have a chat, take him for a hot meal, give him some clothes, like maybe find somewhere for a bed to sleep. I mean, I'm busy today, so I didn't have time to stop for long. But even that, just stopping and saying hello, maybe give them like a snack you've got on you. Them, as if they're fucking, they're us, man. They're us. You don't know what's happened to them, so find out. Just around the corner, there was a guy collecting for a children's charity. And I met his friend a week or two ago, and I thought it was a good idea. But the guy, all he wanted was money. He didn't know nothing about his charity. All he had done is read the website. And I liked the idea. So I said, look, I won't give you my money, but I'll give you my time and energy. He said, bye. I was like, right, okay. went home, researched the charity. I'm not going to mention any names at the moment, but it's basically involving children all across the world. And that subject is pretty prominent right now. Finally, we're starting to fucking listen. People have been screaming this from the rooftops back in the day, like years ago. I've been saying the same shit for 20 years. And now because TikTok, people have fucking... But back then I was called a nutter and a weirdo and all that. Not saying they were wrong. But anyway, this charity, I looked it up, turns out they've been trafficking and raping kids. So I had to tell this guy earlier. I was like, oh yeah, you're the charity. And he looked so excited because he tried to compliment, you know, those chuggers try and get in your way. Oh, I love your beard. It's like, no, you don't. It needs a wash, mate. So you're lying. I was like, oh yeah. And he was like, oh. I was like, yeah, you do the thing, yeah. Have you stopped all the raping? Yeah, all the paedophiles? Yeah, we're working on... What are you talking about, bruv? Do you even know what your charity's about? No, I don't. So why are you fucking harassing people on the street that are struggling to survive and feed their kids, and you're asking them to give to you, who doesn't even give to the charity, which isn't a charity because it fucks kids, right? And this is pissing me off too much, man. People getting away with raping kids, beating women, who I'm talking to someone else at the moment about a domestic violence thing for women, and with what I do with men, there might be a little partnership there that could be quite interesting. But the homeless, like the people that fought for the freedom of the world, not just the country, are being told to fucking die in their cars and homes. What the stop the boats. You could do that today. You know what I mean? Like, look after the nation, and everyone that comes in, welcome them with open arms, but there's a list of rules. No kids screaming and having fun in the park. Love it. But yeah, look, we're killing the people of the country. We're killing the old people that's fought for the freedoms. We're giving all the money that's taxed and taxed and taxed and taxed and taxed before we pay our tax. You know what I mean? Like, we can't afford to get on the property ladders. COVID obviously fucked up a lot, killed a lot of people, ruined families and friendships and businesses, small businesses. So look, this is the fucking uprising, yeah? We are going to see a lot of stuff, like with all this, the diddler, again, that's stuff that I was saying when we always used to call him Puff Diddler, or Puff Diddy. So it was like, yeah, something like that, Puff Diddy. Like, we already knew this, man. What pisses me off is those people in power that know the politicians, the judges, the royal family, those people in power are shagging kids, yeah? Spending our tax money on shagging kids, and any whistleblower gets shut down, killed, early retirement, silenced in whatever way, which is where you've got that fucking, that Yexley, whatever his name is, in jail at the minute, for whatever he's done. But again, like that whole British movement, again, I don't really want to mention too many names, the whole British movement is all about peace and love and respect. Yes, there's some idiots in there, there's some locals that should be kicked out of the country and drowned in the sea, but ultimately it's an argument that whose flag is it, and who's the only flag that's not allowed to be flown in what country. So, I mean, I embrace cultures and communities wherever I go in the world. I've travelled the world and lived in poverty, lived in slums. No, I live in poverty in London, really. Doesn't bother me. And also what I found is that the poor people have the biggest sense of community, and everyone knows what it's like to go without, so they all share. Everyone's sharing food and clothes and time and energy, and the smiles are big because they appreciate stuff. So I don't want to be in the rich circles. And the first thing I think about when I get money is, who can I give it to? I know what I need, and it's all in here. Obviously, if you know me, you know I like my eggs. But really, apart from eggs and nuts, really that's a bit of floor to meditate, burpees and handstand, and that's about it. I've broken through the matrix, as it were. But look, what I want to do is build communities of good men, great men, that real men, like, not we're confused if we're boys or girls, like, you lot can do what you want, it doesn't bother me. But when you start putting it on the kids, well, that's child abuse. So if you've got a mental health condition, keep it to yourself. Unless you've got a proper one. No, I'm joking. But if you've got some stuff and you want to get it off your chest, come vent to me, man. Shout me, like, you can come meet me in one of the parks or whatever, we can chop it up, have a session. You know, I'm going to organise some workshops and sessions and stuff, and try and understand this online thing as well. So if you'd like to help me, donate some of your skills and time and energy to building this, because this is all out of my own pocket and has been for 9 years. And all I want to do is build good communities of good men, that act like men, that behave well, that help others, that inspire kids, that are fit, that are healthy, that are smart, that make wise decisions, that look after their community and their family and their friends and themselves. And when we have that, the mental health issues dissipate. Like, everyone's telling me, oh, you need a podcast and TikTok and all. No, I don't. My podcast is me and you, one-to-one, in the park, on the street. You take my phone number and then you've got instant line to me. The TikTok stuff, no, hell no. That's just evil stuff. I've kind of lost friends to it. Like the suicide of character, where they seem like good guys and they can chat, then they go on TikTok and all that, meet them a year later, yeah. So I've seen what it does, and I'm not interested in it because I'm too busy doing this, talking to myself or someone else in real life. So that's pretty much it, man. Just get involved. Let me know where you are, how old you are, what you do for your regime and your diet and all that, what you're struggling with, what you overcome, like what have you shone through and proved the naysayers wrong, what limitations have you crushed and just gone, no doctor, no teacher, no parent, no friends, I'm going to show you. Tell me, I want to hear some successes, some success stories. Let's not start whinging about the problems, let's start showing people how to live, yeah? So that's about it, man. Where you're from, what you're doing, are you getting involved with these, what types of burpees are you doing, do you like them, do you hate them? What else do you want to see? Like, I've got a plethora of experiences and interesting stuff to talk about and share, because I can do great things, but it doesn't make me great unless I bring someone or others with me. So if you guys want to come, then we can all be great together. So let me know what you want me to talk about, what you want to hear. Or if you want a one-to-one, like a personal, we can do an online. That's something I was thinking about doing. If anyone's up for it, we'll do a live stream. You bring to the table whatever problem. It has to be a real one because I don't want it changing as we go through it. And then we'll check in, we'll do a one-to-one session, and we'll let others chime in and see what they think. We'll find some resolves. Don't be scared, like if you don't want to share anything, don't. But the fact is, we've all been through some fucked up, horrible shit. I've been through a lot, and I'm happy to talk, well, certain people I don't want to talk to about it because they are evil people and don't help. But we're all out here getting it off our chest, opening up and growing, so fuck it, I'll share whatever I need to share, because if it helps one person, saves one life, job's a good one. So, let's get into it, man. Talk to me. What do you want to hear? Where are you? And what burpees are you doing? Yeah? Hi.